Max Igan, welcome to Don't Tread on Me.
How are you, John? Nice to be here again, mate.
Max, you have a fantastic new film. I came across it yesterday, was so excited, really enjoyed it. Why did you decide to make yet another film?
Well, I just thought that it needed to be said. It's an ongoing sort of thing, the research. I mean, I'm still learning lots of stuff along the way, and each time I get more information and can explain something a little bit clearer, I just sort of like to put it out to sort of try to keep people up to speed with things, really. So a lot of new research has been coming my way, but things have been happening in an incredibly synchronistic fashion, actually, and so I just thought it was important to get it out. I think the issues that it touches on are important issues for people and mankind in general, and just to try to help people get in touch with their inner selves a little bit, try to help them understand a little bit about what's going on. So that was basically it. It'll have probably 4 or 5 parts by the time it's finished. That was just part 1, which is actually 2 YouTube clips. Part 1's about 20 minutes or 22 minutes long, but there will be 4 or 5 parts, and each one will be probably 20 to 30 minutes long. So there's a fair bit of material to cover that I still have to get along with.
Well, the message is profound, and you know, what you talk about is a vast subject, and I think a lot of people are coming towards the truth. At least that's my take on it, Max. And sometimes it seems like truth is seeking us out. Kind of that you just mentioned synchronicity. I have always noticed over the past decade and a half that synchronicity really seems to play a role when we're on the right path. Is that what you're finding also?
Oh, absolutely. It's incredible the way it's been happening, actually. Like, since I started putting this information out, since I started talking about this energy and channeling this energy, like, I work very hard to channel this stuff all the time, because I realise that it's an electromagnetic field. It's literally an electromagnetic field you generate with your heart. You can do it 24 hours a day. You know, every moment of every day is basically every conscious moment of every day you're interacting with this field. Every single thought, every single emotion that you have is contributing to this reality. So once you can channel the right stuff and you can start contributing the right energy into the field, it brings stuff to you that's just incredible. Some of I've had people that I don't know that have been said, oh, a friend of mine told me I should come and see you. And they come around and just have some stranger knocking on my door, and next thing I'll be sitting here talking with someone. And all of these strange chain of events sort of come into play from it. And some of the other people I've met simply like that, and some of the things that have come my way. I was sitting here the other day and I was thinking about the 144,000 actually, the chosen ones out of Revelation, and wondering how this all ties into frequency and all of this sort of stuff. And I suddenly got an email from the Crow House, and I thought, oh, I'll just check this. And I checked it, and all the emails said was, the answer that you're after is here. And there was a link. And it took me to this page, which told me all about the 144,000 and frequencies and different frequencies of energy and all sorts of stuff. And I was thinking, this is just incredible. And I went to email this person back, but it was a fictitious email address. It didn't work. It just returned to sender. So I don't even know who this person was. And it just said the information that you're looking for is here. And this is ridiculous.
Yeah, I think the divine works through all of us, right? But on occasion, I think it doesn't necessarily have to be a mortal human. Max, what is the main message in this newest film, The Awakening, Divine Connections?
Well, it talks about the nature of God and our connection to God, the divine matrix that underlies everything. It's trying to make people understand that how your feelings and emotions literally affect this world, literally create this reality, and what your connection is to the divine, to the Creator, how you are simply an expression. This entire world is illusionary. It really, really is. We're only seeing through such a narrow bandwidth of senses. We're only seeing through 5 of our earthly senses. My research has led me to believe that there's as many as 105 higher senses. Now, you can go through all sorts of different teachings about this. You can go through some of the Egyptian teachings, some of the Hindu teachings. You find that there's 9 main higher senses, which can each be broken down into three particular varieties. But of those 9 senses, there are all these other sub-senses and intricacies. So, and the number that I've come up with is about 105 of these higher senses that we can actually access. And the entire reason for us being here is to experience this for the Creator, and we arrive here in this creation, in this reality, with freedom of choice. And it's our freedom of choice that creates this reality and gives us a chance to evolve as well, like through our DNA, like with some of the work that Braden talks about and that I've talked about in the other films. You can literally recode your DNA by your emotional state, and you can affect things with your emotion. The work of Masaru Emoto, which also just sort of came to me the other day without really looking for it, also demonstrates this.
Yes, indeed. When we get back, I want to follow up on that and also ask you why so many people misunderstand this message. Hang on, everyone.